rollie on my right wrist. I don't like. Wake up in the morning, put that rollie on my right wrist. I don't like the time. Woke up in the morning, put that rollie on my right wrist. Everything I say, I know she really not gonna like this. I feel like I'm a millionaire, I can go and license. This is Woke up in the morning, put the Look, woke up in the morning, put that rollie on my right wrist. I can't even see it. All these diamonds make it timeless. Jewels make it. Cut a nigga's head off something like ISIS. Woke up in the morning and a rollie on my right wrist. I'ma cut a head off chicken like I'm ISIS. On my right wrist. Like this, flight this, might this, light this. Wake up in the morning, put that rollie on my right wrist. I appreciate it, bro. I'm actually gonna rap to this, and I'm gonna do a before and after. I'm gonna rap to this. Wake up in the morning, put that rollie on my right wrist. I don't even smoke, but tonight I just might light this. Ooh. Woke up in the morning, put that rollie on my right wrist. I don't even smoke, but I might roll up and just light this. I don't even smoke, but I might roll up and just light this. But I might roll up. I might roll up and just light this. She say, how you living? You doing beat reviews today? I am. I will eventually. My internet crashed on me. That was kind of crazy. It got really hot when the internet crashed on me, so now I'm without a shirt. Don't mind that. Woke up in the morning, put that rollie on my right wrist. I don't even smoke, but I might roll and I just light this. I might just roll and just light this. She said make them all feel away. It's just a crisis. I don't even like the bars anymore. I'ma just freestyle. Woke up in the morning, put that rollie on my right wrist. I don't even smoke, but I might roll up and just light this. I don't even care if you like it or just like this. This is just my right wrist. Something just like ISIS. I could tell that you're like, what's up, sis? Yeah, wake up in the morning, put that rollie on my right wrist. I don't even smoke, but I might roll up and just like this. This is something that the drug jumping to at night. This is something that the club is jumping to at night. I don't even know her name. She is just on lowest lane. I'm a Superman. I ain't saving hoes like this. Woke up in the morning, put that rollie on my right wrist. I don't even smoke, but I roll up and just light this. I don't know her name, Lois Lane, I might save it. I don't even know her name, Lois Lane, I save it. I'ma come back when the time is right, just wait, chick. That's funny. Yeah, rollie on my wrist, rollie on my wrist, I gotta put that down. I'm gonna put that down right now, matter of fact, because if I forget the flow, I'm gonna be pressed. We're gonna go to guitar preset, we're gonna go to vocal presets, we're gonna go to candy paint. PK to Rula, she always got something for me. We're gonna mute the limiter. Wake up in the morning, put that rollie on my right wrist. So much delay. I'm gonna take that off, take the delay off. And what is this in? But tonight I just might like this. Wake up in the morning, put that rollie on my right wrist. I don't even smoke, but I might roll and just might light this. Wake up in the morning, put that rollie on. Wake up in the morning, put that rollie on my right wrist. I don't even smoke, but I might roll and just might light this. I don't even smoke, but I will roll up and just light this. I don't know her name is. I don't know her name is Lois Lane. I might just save it. Yeah. Wake up in the morning, put that rollie on my right wrist. I don't even smoke, but I might roll up and just light this. I don't know her name, she Lois Lane, I might just save it. I don't care what they gotta say, I'm just going crazy. I guess that's just a bar to filler. That's just a filler. That's not even, it's not even a line. We're on 17. Alright, so we're gonna listen to that together. This way you guys aren't left out. Wake up in the morning, put that rollie on my right wrist. I don't even smoke, but I might roll up and just light this. I don't know her name, she Lois Lane, I might just save it. I don't care what they gotta say, I'm just going crazy. Yeah. Wake up in the morning, put that rollie on my right wrist. I don't even smoke, but I might roll up and just light this. I don't know her name, she Lois Lane, I might just save it. I don't care what they gotta say, I'm just going crazy. Something like that, something like that, something light like that, something light like that. I might have to fix it. And yes, Tail Records, I do make beats. My name is Isty Productions. I've been making beats for the longest time possible. Right now, I'm just doing live streams. I do beat reviews. I do beat reviews. I do song reviews. I do video reviews. You can send them in the Discord. I can put the Discord in the description for you. The Discord is already in the description, but I'm gonna put one in the chat just in case. See, Discord needs to fix this, bro. Because every time I have a Discord link, it always takes away the generated link. And it's very, very, very annoying. Don't disrespect me like that. What are you talking about? Oh no, you're asking. No, it's not at all. Bro, it depends on what you use it, like how you use it. So I use Splice to inspire this. Look, I'll give you a great example. This is how noobs use Splice. This is exactly how noobs use Splice. Right? And then they might add some crazy drums and... It sounds good, right? But the Splice is doing all the work. You could do so many flips. Sample flips is what producers do. Real producers. Make sure you guys like the video, by the way. Get the likes up so I can get more people views coming in when I do beat reviews. But that's what people do with Splice right there. They just play the loop and don't do nothing to it. Now, there's nothing wrong with that either. Sometimes producers find crazy good samples and all they need is drums. And that's perfectly fine. If you have an ear to tell if they don't need anything extra, more power to you. But there's nothing wrong with using Splice sounds. But I think all producers use Splice to add on to what they already have. I use Splice to inspire what I already have. So this is what I have. This is what I added on. So because my song's a song with or without Splice. So if say if I get like say if somebody randomly like this is this beat without splice. No splice at all.
Yeah. Wake up in the morning, put that rollie on my right wrist. I don't even smoke, but I might roll up and just light this. I don't know her name, she Lois Lane, I might just save it. I don't care what they gotta say, I'm just going crazy.
Yeah, that definitely needs work on that. I'm gonna redo that. But yeah, that's this. This is my beat. This is all 100% me. I added the guitar from Splice. And I just love how light this is. It sounds so light. And then I also added vocals from Splice as well. I can't sing, so I'm gonna go to Splice for him. Yeah, Splice is not for noobs, bro. Splice is honestly, if you're a great producer, Splice is only gonna help you. Honest opinion. What's a splice? I envy you, brother. I envy you. Splice is basically, it's a sample library that you signed up a subscription for. And when you sign up for a subscription for Splice, they give you credits. You get, I think, 200 when you first sign up. And that means you have 200 samples you can choose from a wider range of samples that are professionally made and so on and so forth. Now, Splice is nothing different from Looperman. Looperman is nothing different from Arcade. Anything using samples. It's anything using samples that are catered to your beat. So say if I'm working in C sharp minor, I can go to Splice, type in C sharp minor loops, and then see what sounds better with my already done C sharp minor beat. That's the proper way to use Splice. Now there's a plethora of methods. If you look at my old videos, go to my live streams, you go to my old videos, I use Splice for a month just to see it. They gave me a $1 trial for a month and 200 credits, and I found some amazing stuff. How did you get good music beat pattern idea / kicks, hi-hats? I appreciate that, self Koi. Hey, bro, you guys seen Koi? If you guys are producers, just join the Discord, bro. We do beat reviews. Like, I have a bunch of producers. I have a whole community in the Discord, over 62 people. We're building up slowly right now. Make sure you guys also like the video and subscribe and, put the post bell notification. So this way when I go live, you can put your beat in the, beat review, and we can go over it together. So how did you get good music beat pattern ideas? Do you give people lessons? I want to make beats. Yeah, I do lessons, bro. So I do lessons for, I do free, this is free game. Right now when I'm on stream, I don't hold back anything. If you have a question, I'll answer it. I'm a full-on teacher when it comes to this stuff. I'm not really the best teacher in the world, but I know how to get the point across, and I'm not going to steer you the wrong way, if that makes sense. There's plenty of producers out there that take advantage of the new producer and gatekeep, and, I'm going to yap a little bit. Just a little yapping. Just a little bit of yapping. So I compare it to Fool's Gold or like WWE. So when we're little, we're watching WWE, like, oh my God, that's amazing. They're doing such a good job. But then when you get older, you realize that they're not really wrestling. So when you watch the tutorials, like me as a producer, I've spent over 10,000 hours on tutorials on YouTube, and I taught myself how to music produce. So I know the ins and outs and what to listen to and what not to listen to. There's a lot of Fool's Gold out there when it comes to music production, just so they can keep you on a leash. I'm going to give it to you straight up, straightforward, and I can translate it well. So if you need help with any particular thing, I can get you there in a month's time, probably less than a month's time, to be honest with you. When I go do my live streams, it's all free game. I don't hold back my knowledge. I'm not gatekeeping. But when I do my in-depths, I'm gonna start a Patreon and a Google Classroom in this next coming week. And it is gonna be a charge for it. I'm not trying to be that guy, but it's probably gonna be $5 a month. $5 a month, and you have a full teacher at your disposal. And I'm at, you know what I'm saying? I am very self-educated when it comes to making beats, bro. But how did you get good at music beat pattern ideas for kicks and hi-hats? What I did was I learned the fundamentals. The best advice I can give you, regardless if you decide to take my classroom or not, go out there and seek fundamentals. What do you need to know about four to the floor? What do you need to know about trap? What do you need to know about bounce? Hi-hats, there's so many different ways to get bounce, to get triplets, to do, to get your point across. That's all art is, and that's all music is. You just want to get your point across. So if you want to learn how to make beats to impress your friends, I can do that for you. If you want to learn how to make beats for a living and you want to learn how to do it constantly, I can teach you that as well.
I'm pretty good when it comes to all that type of stuff. I've taught my friend came over, he'd never even touched a DAW before in his life, and I taught him how to make beats, and he was very confident in his first night of learning how to make beats by coming over my house. He doesn't know music theory or anything like that. That's a deeper lesson, and that is definitely it's a deeper lesson, and you're gonna have to constantly learn. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. What's the structure of beats? I can make a good beat with Splice, but I don't know how to use the piano and the pad thing. Bro, so here, let me save this because I'm done with this beat anyway. I recorded on it already, so we can just go back to that later. We'll call this one Rolly. I don't even got a Rolly, to be honest. You can cap Cash Paint type beat. I don't know who Cash Paint is. Appreciate you for joining, young Namir. Make sure y'all like the video though, so more people can join up. If you guys are just now music theory, bro, I will help you so much, bro. Join the Discord. Honestly, I'm a teacher, yes, but I learn. I'm a sponge. So if you have something, like when it comes to feedback, I don't let the chat, dictate that who's a ringleader, who's the black belt in producing. We have a plethora of producers in the Discord. So everybody has a different channel where they come from. We got people from all over the world. We got people from South Africa. We got people from India. We have people from, we got just a wider range of music people that come together in the Discord. So there's never any right or wrong. We listen mostly for feedback and things like that. There's a lot of people that make Ken Carson type beats in my Discord, and they love bass. We just had a conversation. I'm like, the bass is too heavy, but they're like, I like that. So it's not necessarily wrong, but it's just people's music taste. But when it comes down to it, we do give thorough feedback. There's not going to be a single person in there that says, oh, this is trash, without giving you a reason why or a reason to improve, if that makes sense. So basically, yeah, like I'm a sponge too, bro. Everybody in there's probably people in my Discord that are better than me. Like, I'm nothing special. You know what I'm saying? I came from dirt. I just know how to get my point across very well. You know what I'm saying? I worked hard for this, so I have confidence in what I do, for sure. Don't get it wrong. But we're all learning. We're all teachers, and we're all learning at the same time. So if you have something that you want to present to me, I'll take it with a grain of salt and try to add it to my repertoire, my tool belt. If there's something that you're lacking, I can add it to your tool belt, and we help each other. I'm trying to get the Discord all the way up. I'm trying to get like people to listen, record labels to join, and things like that, A&Rs. So this way we can get placements. That's kind of our next goal right now, is to get placements. But I do a classroom. We're going to do something like that. Barely Jerk Beats pretty much started the wave like 3 years ago. That's crazy. That's dope. I make a lot of jerk beats. I actually made a jerk beat not so long ago. But yeah, there's times that I use Splice and there's times that I don't. Like, Splice is good for sauce. Like, you want to add extra little crumbs, add some unique sounds, because those are legit people recording guitars. Those are legit people recording pianos, and they want it to be used. Yo, my bad. I just saw the stream. You're good, 2T. My internet crashed on you, bro. But yeah, make sure y'all subscribe and put the post bell notification, bro, because I stream a lot. I stream very often. I also do like reaction videos to new music. I'm gonna start doing that. I do videos about like what VSTs to use. I just dropped a new video tonight. You do boom bap type beats, bro. I can get you right on that. I don't necessarily enjoy making boom bap type beats. I feel like I mastered it when I was younger and I moved on. I wanted to make more future trap music, but I also wanted to put my own flair to it. You don't always have to be like gutter to make some good trap music. I think like when Cash Paint Hood Trap demo is a notable one. He uploaded it, but he's also deleted most of his stuff because it was getting stolen. That's crazy. I feel like I heard that story before, because like that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so if you look at this example, right? These are all mine. This is a loop right here, of course, on the top, right? But it came from me. Like, I made this myself. This is just a bass. I made it in Zyclops. But I had to render it out because it was destroying my computer. But just take a listen to this. You see, look at it. It's already destroying my computer. I might have to render this. Hold up. Switch to Smart Disable. Close all plugin windows. Let's see if this helps. a little cracky. Just, we'll get past it. Fresh air. Dude, fresh air destroys my computer for the most part. Watch me take fresh air out. Fresh air is gonna be deleted, and it's gonna make my computer sound 10 times better. Okay, so Cyclops, we're gonna have to render that out. Yeah, it's because it's overloaded. Cyclops is really good plugin, but bro, like just like every other plugin, when it's used too much, bro, it's gonna ruin the computer. I have OBS open. OBS is a part of my computer, and it's not set as priority, but it still is in my computer, so it's gonna suck. That's better. Yeah, we're good. So this is track 6. I'm gonna help you out. Give me 1 second. So okay, to be dead honest with you, I start off with this. This is what I start off with. This is exactly what I started off with in Isotope or in God. Bro, OBS keep disconnecting, bro. I don't know what's up with the internet today. I start off with this, right? Right? And then I follow the bass notes with the piano. Right? And then, so then I'm gonna copy these. I'm gonna show you exactly what I did. I'm gonna show you exactly what I did. So if you notice, these are just following the same melody. It's just a little, it's a call and response. Just a little quick call and response. It's giving curiosity. I appreciate it, bro. I made that piano from scratch. I was kind of proud of myself. And so this is, let me see, what part of OBS is, or Electra X. So this is the Ocean View lead, brand new. It's in my Electra X sound packs. And I took the piano and just followed the notes, and I just, you know, whatever sounded good. So I didn't play it on piano, but. And I was like, let me just try it out. So then I like the whistle. And the whistle is kind of weird on this. So if you look, I turned one off. So this is what it originally sounded like. What the fork? I didn't like that first whistle, like this one. Sounds cool by itself, but it didn't sound good with the other one, and I like this one better. And it added perfect emphasis, so. And then I also put an ARP that's following the piano. It's following behind the piano by like 1. So then Isotope, this is, I wanted to put a different element where it's kind of like in the back, but it sounds like it's in a room by itself, just banging. It sounds like somebody's in a room just banging on the door or something like that. And I actually might put that a little bit to the left. did this on live stream earlier, so if you want to look at how I made it specifically, Tail Records, do you follow a structure for every piano you make? No. To be honest, I really don't. I don't know what can you elaborate what you mean by that? Like, what do you mean structure? With this one, I just played what sounded good. Because I followed the bass. Okay, I think I know what you mean. The structure of the pianos. Like, but I made this from the bass notes. Yeah, it is a jerk beat. I was just telling you, some guy I watched with. Yeah, so this is the structure of the pianos that I have. Hold on, let me play it again. Yeah, you see that right there is music theory. When he says 7-up every piano, it's just basically saying music theory. Like, so for example, you can control B and then you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's gonna sound fine. Like, it's gonna sound like it's a little different, but it's still on key with the rest of the song. It's not gonna sound too crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's music theory right there. You just got to know when to use these things. This wasn't appropriate for the beat, so we didn't use the 5-up method. But you can go 7-up, 2 down. There's a lot of different ways to structure it. This is what I mean by the producers that give you fool's gold, because he didn't elaborate why you go 7-up and 2 down. There's no like real. He just said, "Oh, it's gonna sound good, I guarantee it. So just go 7-up and 2 down, and you're good." He didn't give a rhyme or reason behind why. To be honest with you, I don't have a rhyme or reason behind why. I need to do it live, an example, in order to like. It sounds crazy, but I need to do it when I'm doing it naturally to explain it while I'm doing it, if that makes sense. I do the 7-up, 2 down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do that, but I do it naturally. Like, it just sounds natural to me. So when you do pianos, as long as you follow the key, you're not gonna fail. You just need to know the techniques and when it's appropriate to use certain techniques. That's all music production is. It's a bunch of techniques and drills. I always tell people it's like going to the gym. You go to the gym, you work out, you get used to it, you gotta up the weight. So if you're used to the fundamentals, which is basic piano playing, basic noise making, creating noise, creating the right sound selection is vital. You can do music theory naturally. I firmly believe you can naturally do music theory. There's a dude called Mook on the keys. You can look him up. He be in Mook on the keys. He doesn't know music theory whatsoever, but if you look him up, you're gonna be like, what? Like, I guarantee you're gonna be blown away. Mook on the keys is crazy. He played music for a church. He knows every single key and the scale for it, but he can't acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of, he doesn't know music theory. He just knows what to play. He literally says, I play what sounds good, but he's a brilliant. We're going to play him. Who cares? We're going to play him. Give me a second. Okay, bet. We're going to, I almost closed my live stream. We about to play him right now. I'm going to show you him, bro. He's fire. Mook on the keys is crazy. Pretty sure it's called Mook. He's called Mook. Right here. This dude is insane. Insane. You gotta, here, tap in with me. Tap in with me, bro. Are you watching? This is the type of stuff I watch. He doesn't know music theory yet whatsoever.
We were watching when we did the one with Lamb. Every time you play that shit again, Lamb's like, yeah, a little flutter.
Oh, hey. Yeah.
Listen to this, bro. He doesn't know music theory. Keep that in mind. Hold on, we gotta go to him on the piano though. He's doing synths on that one. We need a piano, bro. It's Mook got the keys jumping. That's his producer name. But he doesn't know music theory. Keep that in mind. Like, what I mean by that is,
Welcome to the lockbox.
bro, you just gotta understand. Me and him are on the same wavelength, low key, because we just understand what sounds good. Versus, some people are tone deaf. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of people out here that are just tone deaf. They don't know what the next note is. They can play a note and it sounds good, and they don't know what the next note would be. I'm a person that does trial and error, so I keep going until it sounds right. But it's kind of embedded in you. You know what music is. You know what it sounds good, what sounds right. The way to train that ear is learn notes. Learn what the A sounds like. Know what the F chord sounds like. What the B chord sounds like. But this dude is insane. He's doing a guitar on the piano, twin. Like, see, he just played every key. He just played every note in the scale. You know what I'm saying? He played every note in the scale naturally. He's been on a piano his entire life, but didn't understand music theory. So he just naturally knows how to play. If I'm like, hey, Mook, play C sharp minor, he'd be like, got you. You know what I'm saying? But he don't know music theory. See that? That's crazy work.
You want that same lead?
Yeah. You could just delete that.
They usually come through with the drums. Ugh, excuse me. Hold up. He made all this naturally, by the way. No splice. Come on. I want to get to him on the piano, bro.
2 for R&B. 29 minutes. Ain't nobody with that, bro.
Dumb drums is... Nah, Mook is crazy with it, though. But that was just a quick example. I'm not trying to dwell on him too much. Yeah, it's... See, I posted a beat in the... Listen to the best so far. I got you, bro. But yeah, no, that's just an example. Like, Mook, he don't know music theory, but he knows what sounds right, and he knows how to play that joint, bro. He's super inspiring. Mook on the track or whatever, crazy dude. Mook got the keys. That's his name. Mook got the keys. Fire. Fire. Lockbox is cool people though too. That dude right there, he owns that studio, and he just has, you know, multi-platinum producers come in and just do cookups. Mad cool people. I actually chopped it up with him on YouTube. He cool people. But yeah, you don't gotta be super fancy. Like, I don't use a MIDI. Like, I could. I don't know music theory. Like, I don't know music theory enough, but I also don't know piano enough. He just mastered the piano, not music theory. He might learn it later on in life, but he don't really need it. Let's be honest. He don't need music theory. So that's basically what I was referring to, y'all. I'm not trying to yap too much. I ain't trying to yap too much. We got 13 viewers, 2 likes, 4 viewers. All right, let's cook something up, though. That was inspiring. I actually do love that. Let's cook a fresh one. Does he not make beats on a PC? No, he does. And just uses piano? No, he does. He has his piano plugged into his PC. And, like, right there, that the lockbox, he has a whole setup. That's not his setup. That's that dude's setup. I forget his name of the lockbox. But he has analogs, pianos, MIDI pianos, so he can come in and play the piano and move it to a computer using MIDI. That's how you translate that. I have a... Let me show you my keyboard real quick. Hopefully you don't disconnect. And it disconnected. This is my piano. It's garbage. It's like, it's a 26 key or something like that. You can hook up a keyboard to the PC and it'll play the producer software. Yeah, it's like a MIDI. It's called MIDI, MIDI. You want to do trap. Let's see. We'll do some trap. We'll get some trap out the way. This is what I personally like doing when it comes to making trap melodies and trap beats. I go to piano first. I come in and I pick a key. We'll do C sharp minor, basic. C sharp minor. We're gonna start with this one. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up again. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. And there's different methods to this though. Like you don't have to do it the same exact way I do it. Nope. For real? I like Phil Collins. You know I rock with Phil Collins. Then you can add some sauce here, like just a little quick sauce. Nothing too crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. AI is kind of ruining a lot of stuff lately. So now what I do is I go here. So I found a cool, that's cool. It's not amazing. It's a little boring, but it's cool. But I go to Electra X and I just do what I do. I have fun. From here, I'm going to make a trap beat, guaranteed. Hold on, bear with me. I like that. What's that thing you use to add sound effects? What are you referring to? This mixer? The gold thing I just opened? This thingy? This is called it's a plugin. No, it's a VST, virtual sound station. It's a virtual sound station and it has presets. Yeah, so I feel like you're just learning FL Studio, bro. If you don't know what a VST is, Lord help you. I can help you, bro. But VSTs are something you download. We're gonna go to Morphine next. Morphine is a part of FL Studio, so you don't have to pay for it. So that's why we're going to Morphine next. I'm not going to put too much of this. Yeah, they cost a lot of money to have good VSTs, to be honest. But there are free alternatives. There's VST plugin, freevst.com. Highly recommend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Highly recommend. What's stopping me from making a beat with just Splice? Couldn't it potentially sound better than someone who just uses FL Studio? Isn't Splice just something you use to chop up samples? Do any of you guys like murder beats do that? There's nothing wrong with Splice. It depends on what your strength is, Tail Records. If your strength is in drums, Splice is worth the investment and it's cool. Like, there's nothing wrong with you getting a Splice loop that's fully completed and you just put drums on it and call it a day. There's nothing wrong with that. People are going to call you a little lazy, but there's also, it's good to make your own from scratch. Here's why. I found out with Splice, if you want placements on TV shows and movies, there's a chance that you could be copyright stricken and stuff like that because you're doing too much. LMAO. I just want to make beats that sound cool. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with, doing too much, though. Like, you don't want to... I'm not calling you lazy, but say if there's a note that... I'll give you a perfect example. I know if you use Splice, there's been a time in your life where you use Splice and the note isn't hitting right where you want it to. Like, it's a note in Splice that's like, man, it would be so much better if it was just up 1 octave or if it was just down 1 octave. You can't do that. You can do it using the tonality by pitching it, but it's not going to be the same as if the F, this is not going to, this is a splice, right? Let's pretend for example's sake that this noise, this one note is splice, right? And then you're like, man, it would sound cool if it did this. You can't do it because Splice only has it recorded like this. So it's a little annoying. You have lack of control. Understand that when you make beats, if you make them from scratch, you are in full, you're the full pilot. You control the bass, the kicks, the hi-hats, the snares. You control the beginning, middle, and end, straight up. But if you use Splice to add on to your beats that you already created, then, you know what I'm saying, that's a little different. Then you have more control. It's all about control at the end of the day. What can you control and what do you want to control? If you're a person that only likes drums, then go ahead and use Splice. There's nothing wrong with Splice, bro. I use Splice all the time. Sometimes I use Splice, put it in Melodyne, get the notes, recreate it, and then do the adjustments. That's what real producers, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're not a real producer, but that's what most producers do. They use Melodyne to get the part that they like out of it and use it for themselves. Nothing wrong with that either, bro. Yeah, if you like DJing, bro, that's tough. You should, bro. You should. You should learn the techniques though. So just in case if you want to change stuff. But yeah, you said you like boom bap. Like boom bap is it's pretty concrete. Honestly, boom bap uses a lot of samples. You should look up the Alchemist and his workflow. In general, how much would a personal session with you cost? I'm starting it off at $5 a month, until I get more people signed up for the classroom. If you join the Discord, inbox me, and I'll put you on the waiting list because I'm still creating it. I have like 4 people in the waiting list so far. I just need enough people so this way it's also good to try and make your own loops. It'll also help you learn how to train your ear for music theory. That's very true. Good point, William. But yeah, no, there's nothing wrong. And also, like I said, don't get me the wrong way. Like if you use Splice and you get your point across and that's how you love making and expressing yourself, there's nothing wrong with that because there's an ear for finding the right samples. There's people that use Splice the wrong way, believe it or not. Like they go on Splice and find something and it's complete trash. It doesn't work to what they're trying to make. So if you're a person that you can differentiate what you like and the samples, you're good. There's nothing wrong with samples, bro. Nothing wrong with samples whatsoever. This is starting to be some happy trap, though. Talk to me, 2T. What's up? There's a cult base off of What? That is insane. That's why my cousins aren't allowed to play Roblox anymore, bro. My little cousins, they got banned from Roblox maybe last month, 2 months ago. And I was just like, why? It's Roblox. But this right here is why. That's insanity. I don't know. They were probably playing inappropriate games or something. It happens, bro. They're little. They're little. It's the internet. Every part of the internet has dark quarters. just freestyle. I'm honestly freestyling. I'm not doing anything with no intention. He said make a trap beat, and this sounds like happy trap. So boom, this is the beat, right? This is just an example, right? I don't think this is trap. I kind of just fell off the map with that. But hear me out. This is not the point. That's not the point of this. We're in C# minor right now. I'm going to go to splice, right? I'm going to go to samples. I'm going to go to vocals because I love vocals. A good vocal can make any beat sound polished. We're going to go to vocals, female. We're going to go to, it's in C# minor. And we're gonna find something we like.
Follow. Dark days are over. Dark days are over.
You see, there's a lot of. I'm gonna keep it a buck. There's a lot of trash. There's a lot of trash on Splice. Like, I'm not even trying to be a hater, but like, oh my goodness. Let's see if that fits. Bro, I'm telling you, Splice is not for the weak at the same time. Like, Splice is cool, but it's just not for the weak. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't. As far as guitars, I think guitars is where Splice shines. Any instrument you learn, you're just adding more to your tool belt, bro. I learned the ukulele, and I sometimes record the ukulele into my microphone, but I'd rather wait till I get acoustic wall mounts and stuff like that, so this way it sounds good with the acoustics, because that counts. Everything counts, bro. But this was a terrible trap beat. I'm gonna call it terrible trap beat, and we're gonna move on to something else. Terrible trap beat. Yeah, that was, I don't know. I was just freestyling, bro. I was just trying to pick some plugins just so I could show you what it is. But if you think that Splice is where you're at, bro, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. There are producers that just use it and move on. Like for a while, that's how I learned how to make beat stuff. I'll keep it a buck with everybody in here. When I first learned how to make beats, I used Looperman like crazy. If you look, I have a Looperman. Hold up, like where is it at? Where is it at? Loops right here. All of these Looperman, every single one of them. Hold up, let me move. No, we're keeping that right there. That's not what I wanted to do. All of these are Looperman, bro. I've been through the trenches of Looperman, and they do have some heat, but I don't think it's better than Splice. You want to know something crazy? One time I used Looperman, and a dude that made a beat for Trippie Redd used the same sample, and I listened to the song, I was like, what? I was like, they stole my beat. But nah, I just used Looperman, bro. See, it says Destroy Lonely Ken Carson. How is this a Ken Carson? According to you guys, this would not be considered Ken Carson. Everybody always be, oh, Isty, that's not Ken Carson. This is not Ken Carson either, bro. This one says Yeet Ken Carson. That's more. Yeah, Murphy, he got samples, bro. All right, so I'm listening to your beat right now, though. Which one was yours, 2T? You sent it in just now? I'm about to listen to Urban EX. Okay, I got you, bro. But what in the world is this? Did you hear that? Like, I'm not trying to disrespect Urban EX, but that joint was not it. Yeah, still a work in progress. He needs some... Dude, yeah, he needs to work on that joint. All right, so let's go to yours. Listen to beats. All right, so we're going to listen to... Honestly, let's listen to Dream. We're going to listen to Dreams. I'm curious to hear what your drums sound like. Too long of an intro, bro. This is cool. No, nothing wrong with this song. Bro, there's nothing wrong with that at all. The reason why I like that one is because, bro, you did this is phenomenal. Maybe the intro is way too long. Imagine a rapper is ready to... I'm trying to rap, bro. Give me something inspiring. The first four... Came in with the Thule, I don't even care what they say, I got Thule, I got two Thules, Trunk in the front, trunk in the front, you call that a frunk. Trunk in the front, you call that a frunk. You see, you need to put... You have to act as if the rapper is ready to rap. You need to make sure that the intro isn't too long. That's something that I learned the hard way when it came to beats, bro. My intros were so long because when you create the beat, you want to display each thing one by one to show that you made it almost. Like, I don't know what the reasoning is as a producer, but you always, like, as a producer in the beginning, everybody had a long intro. But I'm here to let you know, bro, your point's going to be across no matter what. You can do a long outro, but the intro, you need to make sure that the drums come in or some type of flow. So you had the hi-hats, that was tough, but there was no snare with it. I wanted a snare in there. You got to listen to it in rappers' ears. Like, just be thirsty to rap on a beat. Like, whoa, drink water, Take your daughter on a date. I'm scared of snakes. Snakes on a plane. I got Manny Jane. I got rolly wrists. I don't care about the pizza on my fist. I don't care about the cheese that's in my dish. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, there's no snare. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't add it in the intro initially. Like, the guitar by itself is fine. The second the hi-hats go, put the snare in. And then put the drums. You don't have to put the drums, but have a build-up. Don't let the intro just sit and too much anticipation, because rappers get annoyed and they'll turn it off. I'm not saying you're making it for rappers. I understand you're learning and you're, just getting used to it. But, a listener in general is going to want the snares there. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if I'm a general listener and I'm trying to assess if you got good beats or not, I'm like, okay, you're kind of like, you're dragging it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the first thing. Like, as a general listener, I'm like, all right, you're dragging the guitar a little too long. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to come at you. I think that's a really good beat, though. And by the way, have confidence in them drums. Them drums is crazy. That's a whole different type of, it's almost like a sub-genre of trap. Like, people would use that. The bass, it sounds like you cut the low end in some way, shape, or form. I don't even know. It sounds like the drums are like compressed, or they're somewhere in the sphere of just like not being present, but it's good. It sounds nice. It's different. I like it personally. Yeah, Tootsie, you only been doing this for a while, like a little minute. You're pretty good. Yeah, that beat's hard, bro. That beat's hard. I'll give that give me a flame emoji. I'll give that a 8. 8.5. 8.5 is what I feel on that one. That was a good beat. I really do like it. The drum pattern is insane. It's called Dreams 2. If it's another long intro. Oh, see? Whoa. Whoa. Variation? Okay. No, you killed this, bro. Whoa. 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 Ugh, did you get a 10 for the first time, Tootsie? Did you get a 10 for the first time? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a 9.5, bro. I'm gonna give it a 9.5. Oh, that was a loop? Look. Right there, bro. I'm happy you're working with people in the group chat, bro. Bro, that's nasty. One thing I want to say. It's a 9.5. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 straight up off the rip. The reason it's not a 10 is because it's very, very, very. Murphy has some insane guitar loops, dude. Murphy might be the method. He got some loops. So I ain't gonna lie to you. He sends loops. He don't do drums. This is what I'm talking about. He makes his own loops and can work with us. We don't need Splice. We got Murphy. You know what I'm saying? We got Murphy. So this is my thing with this beat in particularly. The first 4 to 8 to 16 bars. It's the same pattern. Variation, you have variation in the instruments. You took it home run on that one, bro. But the hi-hats going to snare is very repetitive. Listen. Just the hi-hats. I'm not going to say you need more variation. I'm not even going to say you need... The variation's perfect. You have it structured perfectly. The hi-hats are just so... It's getting monotonous. It's very predictable. You have the... And it's throughout the entire song. It doesn't change once. Like... That's my only critique. It's a 9.5 though, bro. Take that critique with a grain of salt. You did a great job. But if I were to tell you to go back in there, change that hi-hat, lower the velocity or something. You don't got to do too much. Yeah, it's the same exact. And it sounds good, bro. Oh man, it sounds really, you did a great job on this beat. You did a great job on this beat. Hold on, I'm gonna tell Dylan to take a listen to this. You did an amazing job on that, bro. Amazing. I'm jealous. I'm a little jealous I didn't make that myself. It's the... That's the only thing, bro. The only thing. I would suggest... Hold on, let me open my FL Studio. We're just gonna mute this. Hold up, we're gonna mute that rim too. See, that's similar to what you did, right? Now, a way to make variation. Now follow me here. You can do this. This is something, it probably won't sound good on that beat, but this is something you can do. And then on the third one, you know what I'm saying? You can just lower them. See what I'm saying? Just, you gotta make sure that's something like, and there's nothing wrong with a straight up loop, because mind you, everything is loops. Everything is created in loops. So it's gonna be a little bit repetitive. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of repetitiveness, but we have, look, I'm gonna show you the structure right here. We got 1 bar, 2 bars, 3 bars, 4 bars, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4 of the same thing, and then this one's a switch up. No, this one's the same, this one's a switch up, this one's the same, this one's a switch up. Or you can do this one the same, this one the same, this one's a switch up, this one's a switch up, this one's the same, this one's a switch up, this one's the same, this one's a switch up. Call, response, call, response, call, response, 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 call, response, call, response, call. Things like that. Like there's too much room for it to sound exactly the same. People kind of look for variation a lot. And I'm one to talk, bro. I'm one to talk because I have a lot of beats that are very, very repetitive. But sometimes it just makes sense to be repetitive in certain aspects. You can't always... It's just... you just got to know. You just got to know, bro. And that's cool. That comes with it. That's what the point of feedback is, too. T, you did an amazing job, bro. I'm really proud of you, bro. All right, let's listen to this one. I don't know what to call this. I got nothing to really say to this one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll give it an 8, 7. I'll give that a 7. I really do like that beat though too. That beat's cool. It's just that the instruments seem kind of harsh. They seem like that hurts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes in, it has to come in smooth. You could do a low pass intro, so this way they hear it, and then once the beat comes in fully, you let it out, let it spread its wings. But it's coming in too harsh for like initial, like something about the instrumentation you use is a little too harsh on the ears, if that makes sense. Another thing And we talked about this one before, Tootsie. I'm not sure if it was you or if it was someone else, but that Playboy Cardi offbeat snare that you did, you can use that. I feel like there's nothing wrong with it, how it's structured. A suggestion, a positive feedback suggestion would be try to do offbeat snare, and then on the next 4 bars, on beat snare, the next 4 bars, offbeat snare, the next 4 bars, offbeat snare, and so on. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when the verse comes in, maybe you should keep it on beat the entire time. Or have another snare come in, a low tone snare to take in the place of the offset snare. Because offset's cool. There's nothing wrong with having an offset snare. I love them. They're cool, especially on that's the new Playboy Cardi rhythm, to be honest. Like Swamp Izzo and all of them, they made that a thing, and they made it really well. They made it very popular as well. And it's really good, but I don't think they even use it this much, if that makes sense. If you listen to a Playboy Cardi beat, sometimes they will keep it on the repetitive note, but then on the next half, they have it on beat. And it's just to catch the attention of the listener, to be honest. I have some variation in the chorus, maybe kind of section beat with bringing the lower synth melody and the choir popping in and out. Yeah, there's different ways. I like the beat, though. You have it structured pretty well. Yeah, the verse section is cool. There's a lot, bro. It's beautiful what you can do. It's almost like it's literally beautiful what you can do as far as the variations concerned on what exactly. I'm trying to get the words right. It's amazing on the options you can have for variation. It's amazing what you can do as far as variations concerned with each thing. Man, I've been going to the gym like nonstop, and I'm not trying to sugarcoat, bro. I look kind of buff right now, no cap. I'll make the Bit Crush synth a little less harsh on the ears. Yeah, just in the beginning, because there's nothing wrong when after the bass comes in, the bass is kind of like a cushion. So keep that in mind as well. But yeah, WB. Everybody say W2T. He's learning a lot. He's using loops from the Discord. That is crazy. Bro, I got goosebumps too. See, I'm not gonna lie to you. I appreciate that, bro. Because I always wanted something like this when I started making beats, bro. I appreciate that so much, 2T. We just reviewing some beats, Bish. We're just reviewing beats, but 2T, he's progressing, man. Like 2T's actually like he's locking in. You said he used a nicotine sample? Bro. I got you, William. Where did you send it to, William? That's hard. Yeah, I peep beat review. I got you. Let's go to William. Oh, is yours 4 Low Productions? Real quick, is that real voicemail? Let me know right now. I need to know if that's a real voicemail. We only do real voicemails here, bro. You can't go to Google, YouTube, be like, girl crying over the phone. You can't do that. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. They gotta be real. Nah, they gotta be real voicemails, twin. You gotta get in your bag and get that girl crying on the voicemail if you want to be a real producer. I got like 2. But it's good. I'm just kidding, bro.
I just need some reassurance. You know, give me something. Something more than what you just told me.
That's real, though.
How is that supposed to make me feel? It fucking hurts.
Bro, that sounds like... Where did you get that sample from? That sounds like my ex. That legit sound... I'm not even trying to be funny. That sounds like something my ex has said on a voicemail before.
I'm just calling you because, like, I don't fucking know what's going through my head right now.
That legit sounds...
Reassurance.
I need reassurance. I just need reassurance. Something.
More than what you just told me. Like, how is that supposed to make me feel?
How's that supposed to make me feel? That voicemail gave me Drake vibes. Had the same emotion. The Loop one in Dreams 2, it is in the Listen to Beats. The other I really like is called I Don't Know, because I don't know what to call it. It's also in Listen to Beats. Yeah, we played them. No, this is Heat. I like it. I feel like you need a better intro. Not like the chick's voice is cool. I think that's interesting.
Yeah, in my head right now. Give me something. Something more than what you just told me.
Yeah, keep that.
Like, how is that
Okay, I
supposed
got
to
you.
make me feel?
Yeah, take those snares out, bro. Take the snares out in that beginning. The snares sound funky. It sounds like it's about to be a dance. But she's talking about reassurance and emotions, and you talking about, ooh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the background, that wah, 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 keep that, but take the snares out. That's my only suggestion. I give it a 7.
Like, how is that supposed to make me feel?
Take those snares out, bro. Just let the drop come in with the snares. Just let the drop come with the snares. It seems like it's a little dancey vibe. So this is the structure. It's gonna be voicemail, no snare, the wah 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 wah, and then the bass comes in with the snare. The bass comes in with the snare. Make that snare a little bit more. Make the snare a little bit more reverb. Just a little bit, not too much. When I say reverb, I can subtly hear the difference. Just make it a little bit more reverb. Let's turn the volume up. Maybe I'm tweaking. No, you did your thing on that beat though. 7 for sure. 7 for sure. 7 for sure. I actually do like that beat. The bass is kind of crazy on that. You're right about that 2T. 2T, man. I'm so happy, bro. I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy you're achieving what you want. Like, I'm glad about that. Like, I feel like you really did come a long way. I don't even know. Is it, like, where did that come from? How was my drums? On drill. Let's re-listen to it. Why not? Oh yeah, no, your drums are sick. Like I said, I gave it an 8 out of 10 because I like the dance vibes to it. The dance vibes are flawless. Bish, Bish also came a long way. You guys are really, really getting really good at this. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know how much. Like, I know 2T told me that he put a night's work in. Ever since he put that one night's work in, he's been blossoming. Bish, you came a long way yourself. Like, honestly, and you said you wanted to learn melodies. I remember that being a goal of yours. I have it written down that you wanted to learn melodies. What have you done to progress with that? Like, have you been watching? Have you been asking questions? Like, is there anything you need help with? And And yeah, bro, 2T, it's never too late to show your beats to Black Theory. They're definitely they need a producer. That's you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's a given. Yeah, that's good, bro. That's good. I'm glad. If there's anything else that you need help with, bro, like I said, I'm gonna get that classroom started. I'm just trying to get a sign-up list first. I would copy the melody, but I would copy the chords. Unfortunately, that beat I stayed up till 5 a.m. is cooked because I can't mix good enough to make still sound the same and be listenable without the low end tweaking, and add my own melodies to produce their own beats. Yeah, so no, I feel like Black Theory is cool. It's just they need help with their mixing. Their mixing really does need a lot of help. I enjoy Black Theory when you put me onto them, so I'm not gonna sit here and say they're bad, but I just think that their mixing needs a lot of help. They're really good, actually. 2T, you should use PC. I forgot that this dude is on mobile. Like, let's talk about it. Bro, when you get to PC, it's gonna be a much simpler transition for you. It's gonna be a very, very good transition for you. And Bish, yeah, like I said, big shout out to Bish too. Let me just shout him out real quick on the Discord, because these people you guys are following the course for sure. Like, you're using this properly. You know what I mean? You're using the Discord properly. You're asking all the right questions. Like, bro, he asked me, like, 2T asked me what is mastering a song. Like, bro, that's a great question. I didn't know how to respond, to be honest. Like, I was like, let me figure this out for myself. I never thought to ask that question. For real, for real. Bro, you guys are really progressing. Honestly, it's so wild, bro. It's only been like what? Like Bish and 2T, it's only been less than a month. Like, let's be very honest. It's only been less than a month. And you guys are already on par with the rest of the group. Like, I'm not saying, like I said, nobody's better than anybody else in here. But we're on a level that does take work to reach, to obtain. And you guys are getting there. And that's amazing. Like HY is a part of the member. You know what I'm saying? HY has been a part of the Isty Army for a hot minute. This dude, he's so in his own bag of how to make Ken Carson type beats he got it. He has it. Not every song's a 10. Not every song is gonna do amazing. Not every beat's a whoa. But he can structure the beat, get it done right, and ask for feedback. You guys are at a point where you can structure the song right, you do what you got to do, and ask for feedback, and also take the feedback. Antra, one of the Black Theory members, was one of the fire blind people to make it into the UTSA music program and recently graduated. He recently graduated and is planning to start a label and starting a school for blind kids to learn instruments. That is phenomenal. Bro, Black Theory's tough. Honestly, I like them a little bit more now. That's crazy. Giving back to the musical community is something that I always wanted for myself. Like I said, growing up, I prayed for stuff like this, bro. Like, I prayed for a community like this where we can interact and we can chill and talk to each other and be very open to feedback. This little dude, like, it's like you really got to look at it. And I know you see it, but let's acknowledge it. The little autocorrect always ruin. It's all good, bro. But I want you guys to acknowledge this. The little feedback that we give to each other makes a huge difference in the end result. Not for that specific beat, not for this specific song, not for right now. In a year from now, 2 years from now, you can be in a studio with Jay-Z tomorrow and he needs a song for his new album. He's dropping his last retirement album. And the words that I told you is opening your mind in that moment to help Jay-Z make a song that is unforgettable. And this is why I do it. I'm not doing, like, I love my music. I love everything about what I do. I have to love myself first and foremost all the time. But at the same time, it's like we're a community for a reason. We're growing for a reason. We got 312. We're going to be at 400 by the end of the month. This is why we do it, bro. My dream placement, to be honest, like, it's going to sound crazy. Kendrick is 100% my dream placement. But I'm going to be honest, I would have to say My dream placement. I feel like I would work well with J. Cole. I would work well with Kendrick. I do want to make music with Polo G, and I definitely want to work with T Grizzly. T Grizzly, the Detroit sound, is one of my favorite types of genres, and I would do amazing. I want to collab with his producer. He has a set producer already. Like, it's hard to work with certain artists because they always have a producer that's with them. But I would love to collab with his producer or anything like that. T Grizzly is probably like my instant go-to. What's up, Christina? Thank you for joining. This is Istina, everybody. Everybody say W Istina in the chat. She was on a couple of my songs. That's my sister, believe it or not. Ugh. Ugh. But yeah, nah, 2T, it's crazy, bro. Like, for real, what is that? You're like your 5th, 6th beat? Everyone say hello, Istina. But yeah, yeah, bro, it's 2 a.m. I might get off soon. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was a W. Yeah, that's like your 5th beat, bro. I'm telling you, you weren't supposed to be here. I'm gonna be honest with you, 2T. You weren't, not that you weren't supposed to be here, but you weren't supposed to have this much progress this quickly. Like, you really progressed really fast, in a good way. You're driving right now? You better not crash. I'm kind of hungry. I might make some food. I gotta stop eating after 12 before the gremlins get me. But yeah, shoot, I might get off, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of tired. It's late over here. But 2T and Bish, you guys are doing really well. I'm proud of you guys. Bro, there's a thing called 11 Labs. Here, I got you, bro. I just recently got this. Bro, this is kind of tough. Bro, I'm giving you free sauce right here, 2T. This is free sauce right here. This is free sauce. If you're watching this, this is the best free sauce I can ever give you. I guarantee it right now. Just go to 11 Labs, bro, and figure it out. I'm not gonna tell you too much, but just go to 11 Labs and you'll know what to do. But here, I'm gonna tell you right here. You watching 2T? Pay attention, bro.
2T made this. 2T made this.
That's just one example, bro. Hold on, let me go to. Hold up, I got you. This is where it gets real tough. This is where it gets fire. Hold up. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. Right here. See, ChatGPT is crazy, bro. So look, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to voices, add one. This was $1 for the first month, mind you. This was $1 for the first month. So this is a prompt. You put in the descriptive words that ChatGPT just said, and then you put how it's spelled. I'm gonna check it after stream. My boy Cheese is in here. What's good, Cheese? When you dropping that song, bro? I have to add 100 characters. This is extra stuff. I'm just adding a bunch of extra stuff. Producer. So it has to be 100 characters. But so listen, yeah, it's called 11 Labs. Spell out 11. ELEVENLABS.io. I made this voice from scratch. Like, I legit just made this voice from descriptive words. It says a confident, seductive female saying, Isty on the beat, was fire, make it sound flirty, smooth, luxurious, and she's whispering in your ears.
You made this beat? That's amazing. Music he made, keep it going. Isty is also a good producer. He has cool hair.
That's literally what I told her to say.
2T made this beat? That's amazing music he made. Keep it going. 2T made this beat. That's amazing music he made. Keep it going. 2T made this beat? That's amazing music he made. Keep it going. Istopher is also a good producer. He has cool
That's
hair.
Hard. That's hard. I'm keeping that. Yo, 2T, that's fire, ain't it? So, bro, I came across this in the craziest way. I'm gonna call this Lexi. Her name is Lexi from now on. She a little ghetto, though. She sounds a little ghetto. So, look. So, boom, I saved the voice, right? And now Lexi's in here, so we click Lexi. And now we generate speech. Bro, this is the method, I'm telling you. This is free sauce, once again. I'm not doing this ever again.
2T made this? 2T made this?
I'm not showing this free sauce anymore. This is the one and only time you get it, 2T, and it's only because you're my boy.
2T made this beat? 2T made this beat?
If you want, I can save that and send it to you. You want me to send that to you, 2T? Let me know. 11 Labs does cost money, though. It's up to you if you want to get it. It's $1 for a month, but it gives you mad credits. It gave me like 1,000, 14,000 credits. We can do 2T on the track. Here, I got you. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save the second one. After this, I'm charging for tags, bro. If you want a tag, I got you, but I'm charging 2T. She sounds ghetto, though. I ain't gonna lie.
2T on the track. 2T on the track.
That's a little weird. Which one you like better, 2T? 2T on the track?
2T on the track, yeah. 2T on the track, yeah. 2T on the track, yeah.
First one. Here, I'm gonna send both of them. So you get to refresh them. Like, if you don't like the way that they did it, you can just refresh it and regenerate.
2T on the track, yeah. 2T on the track, yeah.
That's hard. I'm saving that one. I'm gonna send that one to you anyway. You may not want to use it, but that last one's fire. All right, let's see. 2T on the track. We're gonna try regular 2T on the track.
2T on the track. 2T on the track.
All right, I'm gonna send you those three, bro. Let's see. We can try a different voice. Luring Tony. I have a bunch. I made a bunch. DJ Crit, DJ Not Really. We'll do DJ Not Really. I'm gonna try this last one real quick. I'm wasting my credits on this, mind you. It's only like 1 credit.
2T on the track.
God, I hurt my ears.
2T on the track.
What do you think about? I'm gonna send you all 4 of those, bro. You got that, bro. You earned that one. I'm gonna send it in questions and advice. I know that doesn't make any sense, but that's where I'm gonna send it. How do I send them? There, I sent them. They're loading in, bro.
2T on the track.
2T on the track. 2T on the track, yeah. 2T on the track, yeah.
That one's kind of trash. I don't like that one.
2T made this beat?
Yeah, you got it, bro. You got him. I'm making a new channel for tags. Whatever. I don't feel like it. I'll do it later if I have to. I got you, bro. But yeah, I'm probably gonna hop off now. Don't, Tootsie, I beg of you, don't spill my sauce. Don't spill the sauce. Same thing with you, bitch. Don't spill my sauce. I'll give you guys the free tags. Everybody else is getting charged because this costs me money to do. So if anybody wants tags, they're gonna pay like $1 in the Discord or something. I'll do them for $1. I don't care. Like if they really want tags like that, because the dope part about it is I can create voices with descriptive words. So I'm not a gatekeeper for y'all too, because you guys are just in the right place at the right time. Everybody else is getting gatekeeped. Everybody else is getting gatekeeped. I don't care. If they watch my streams, they'll get it for free. All my streams get posted. So if they're not paying attention, they're not locked in, they're not getting the sauce. You guys get the sauce because you're here. And I appreciate that. Dude, honestly, 11 Labs, I'm not hip. I've never been familiar with 11 Labs. Cheese, I'm not hip. 11 Labs is very dope. Like, ChatGPT put me on. Like, I was looking up ways to make voices because I wanted to have, like, a certain vocal frame in my album. And I didn't have, like, I bought somebody off of Fiverr to do it, and they did a terrible job. I spent real money on a real person to do an intro, and they did the worst job I've ever heard in my life. So I went and researched a bunch of different ones, and 11 Labs is the most recommended by ChatGPT. I didn't even know Cheese was in here. You better not say nothing either, Cheese. We're gatekeeping, bro. We're gatekeepers. Everyone in this chat right now is a gatekeeper. We're not talking about 11 Labs from this point on. We keep it on low key, bro. Keep it on low key. I appreciate it, 2T. Yes, Cheese. We're big gatekeepers, bro. The group chat doesn't even deserve to know about this. They're going to hear that and be like, yo, how did 2T get those tags? Isty, who got you this? Chill. I don't know what you're talking about. Chill. Get up off me. Chill. Well, how did you, what's her name? Do you know her in real life? Chill. She can't do your tag unless you pay me $1. $1 to the Cash App. $1 to the Cash App. I'll have her do it in T-minus 2 seconds. Takes 2 seconds. Cheese, 2T, and bitch, you better gatekeep with me, brother. Gatekeep with me. Y'all better gatekeep with me. It's just Lexi for $1. Yep, yes sir, Lexi for $1. That's what we about to say. We about to say my friend Lexi's doing tags for $1. Hit me up. I ain't trying to get rich off of it, but I ain't trying to be broke either. I paid for 11 Labs. Yeah. This was a W stream. This was a really good stream. I appreciate it. This was a good one. I gotta make some snippets for tomorrow to post. W stream though. You get credits by paying. Yeah, you get credit. So basically, I did the trial was $1 for the first month, and I literally canceled it the second I did it. But the trial gave me snippets of the album. Yeah, so I needed so it's called Sonic Therapy, and I needed a therapist for the intro. and I literally was seeking just a voice, someone with a voice that sounds like a therapist or an instructor to say certain lines, and no one was like, come on. It was terrible. I went to Fiverr. You ever use Fiverr? I used to use Fiverr for most of my stuff, but now AI seems to be taking over the world, and it seems to be really good if you use it correctly. I think people misuse AI to the fullest. People misuse AI and they don't use it correctly, bro. I'm telling you. If I hadn't told you just now that I use AI for my album, you would have no idea. You honestly, like, the way I polished it, the way I critiqued it, the way I edit the voice, everything, you would have no clue. You would have no clue whatsoever. The album's ready to drop, though. I have it already listed in my United Masters, so it's going to come out very, very, very soon. Very, very, very soon. I have a music video for after the album drops. I have a song that I'm dropping after the album drops, like maybe a month after, once everything settles. I have a crazy good song I'm dropping, and then I have a music video for one of the songs on the album, so everything's going to be cool. Like, I have videos done. I just need to ramp it out correctly. Like, I did an interview on the radio station. I didn't even get to mention my album on the radio station, but it was for pub. You know what I'm saying? It was just a little quick publicity. You know, I'm building a little movement while I'm doing it. How many songs do you have on the album? I have a total of 10 songs, including or excluding a intro and outro. So technically 12 songs, but I have an intro and outro. Yo, what radio station? It's like an online radio station called DC and Company Radio. The people there are mad dope people. They have their own radio station, and they own local, like, it's a local radio station, but they have the pull to get people from all over the world. And it's kind of crazy because this dude I worked with named Charged Up, he's my big bro. Charged Up is diamonds, bro. He got bread, like, he got Rolls Royces, G-Wagons. I met him on Omegle. Bro. DC and Company Radio. I'm gonna see if I can show you. So I met this dude named Charged Up on Omegle during COVID. We were stuck in COVID, and I was on Omegle just making beats. And I found him, and he had a whole studio in a shed. So I'm like, bro, I make music. We're muted, mind you. The audio wasn't working. So I'm like, bro, I make music. Look me up. He looks me up. I look him up. We start talking. One email led to another email, led to another email. He's on my last album. He was on Trinity Grove. And mad cool people. Straight from Texas. That's Texas love, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Charged Up. And he was tuned in with DC and Company Radio. He does his homework. Like, he knows the radio stations of all local states, and he makes sure his music circulates. He's gonna make it one day. Like, he has everything he needs to make it. And it's just something. What state you at? I'm in Ohio. Let me see, DC and Company Radio. This is their Instagram. Let it focus, let it focus, let it focus. Here, I'll post it on my story. If you got me on IG, I'll post it. They had me on the radio station. It was pretty dope. I have a recording of it. I just got to snip it out. I might post it. I might post that for a video tomorrow. Yeah, for sure, bro. I'm going to post it. I'll send it in the Discord, and I'm going to post it on my Instagram, and I'm going to post it on YouTube. I'm probably going to post it on my YouTube as well. But yeah, now this is Final Good Nights, y'all. Final Good Nights. Big shout out to Cheese. Big shout out to 2T. Big shout out to Bish. Big shout out to... Who else joined us? Big shout out to Estina. Big shout out to William. William, you're doing a great job as well, bro. Keep it up. Keep it up, William. I didn't discredit you, bro. You still out here. Big shout out to Tail Records. He's a newcomer. I hope he stays and stays consistent. He's trying to learn beats. Big shout out to Young Namiria. He likes jerk beats. Big shout out to Self Koi. Dope people. Thank you everybody for joining us in general. Big shout out to you guys. Bish and 2T, I promise you guys are really doing well, man. You guys are real. I'm proud of both of y'all, for real, for real. Cheese, what's up with our song, bro? I'm still waiting for it to drop. All right, y'all be safe though. Y'all be safe. Y'all be safe. What's the Cheese? Hit me at the DMs, bro, if you want to talk. But y'all be safe.